Hello guys, we're gonna do somebody else's recipe here. I have a subscriber of mine, Larry, that messaged me and asked me if I could do a cake that his mother used to do for his dad, an oatmeal cake. So I was like, yeah, sure, if you want to share that recipe with me. I love stuff like this. There's something about oatmeal and brown sugar just reminds me of my own grandmother. So Larry, this is for you. It says we're going to have to boil a cup of oatmeal, not instant. This is old-fashioned right here. Pour boiling water over oatmeal. Let stand while mixing remainder of the cake ingredients. So I've got a cup of oatmeal and a cup and a half of boiling water. I will type down the recipe down below. He gave me the go-ahead to do that. So here we go. So while that's cooking in that, we're going to go to the mixer. If you have a hard time hearing me, it's because the microphone's in front of me, so I'm going to do my best to have you guys hear me. Alright, so I'm going to have a cup of brown sugar, and I'm going to mix as I go, okay? Mix that for a couple seconds. Then we have a cup of regular sugar. Mix that. And I have a half a cup of shortening. Good old Crisco. That's another thing that reminds me of my grandmother. She used this stuff all the time. Alright, mix that up. Two eggs, one at a time. That up. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. That's going to help it rise. That's what that does. 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. Half a teaspoon of nutmeg. And people ask me where I got these. I got them at Tuesday Mornings, but I found them on Amazon, so I'll put a link to those. I have small ones and bigger ones. It's really nice. 1 1/3 cups of flour, regular all-purpose flour. All right, so I'm gonna mix that up. All right, so I let the oatmeal stuff cool for about 15-20 minutes. It says to add cooled oatmeal mixture, so make sure that's nice and cool. Let me get a spatula. Get that in there. Here. Drop some. Okay, so I'm going to mix that up and then we'll go put it in the pan. So here we go. I'm going to use the flat pan by DeLonghi. You don't have to. You can use the other one. Take the paddle out. Because I'm going to be using the Bundt pan. The 9-inch one. I'll have a link to that. It's awesome. But it's got a hole there so the turning knob has room to turn. So that's up to you. I'm going to spray this with some olive oil or canola oil, whatever you want. Drop that in there. And put my, look at that, isn't that beautiful? Woohoo! Smells delicious. Sorry, I'm left-handed and my hand's going to be in the way. Oh, it smells so good. It smells Christmassy. My grandmother did all kinds of recipes with oatmeal. I love it. All right, here we go. Perfect. Okay, so cooking instructions. The oven instructions are 350, 35 to 40 minutes. If using a glass baking dish, 325. So we are going to do a number 2. All my cakes that I make in there, pretty much all of them, are always on 2 or 2.5. So we're going to put it down to 2 and we're going to turn the bottom on, you guys. And I will check this in 25 minutes or so and see if it's cooked all the way, and then I'll let you know how long, okay? Alright guys, 40 minutes. Let's check it out. Oh yeah. Doesn't take long. So I'll show you what's next. Let the top up for that. so we're gonna do the topping for this, and it's a stick of melted butter, a cup of brown sugar, quarter cup of evaporated milk, and it says a cup coconut and nuts. So I have half a cup of pecans and half a cup of coconut. I hope that's correct. I hope so. I think it is. It's just for a topping, so we're gonna mix all this up. I love that. That reminds me also, this evaporated milk, my grandmother used to cook with that, bake with that all the time. Mix that up pretty good. That's optional. If you can't do nuts, just do coconut or vice versa. You can use walnuts instead of pecans. Where I am, pecans are very popular. And I kind of like them a little bit better than walnuts. Alright, so let me change the angle here. I'll be right back. So we're going to pour this over the cake. And as I'm thinking about this, I should have used a springform pan, because this is actually the bottom, but it's okay, it's all puffed up. With the springform pan, I could have just taken it out of there, and I don't know, I'm thinking both ways would work, but I think the springform pan would be better with this. So we're going to pour this stuff over our cake. Oh my Lord, look at that, huh? Oh, I can't see probably. Ooh, man. Okay, make sure you make a mess. Alright, so it says to broil it. Okay, so my cake is cooked. So I just want to broil it. I'm going to put it on number 4. I'm going to top on only, and I'll let you know how long I do that. 3 minutes. I want you all to see this. Look at the sizzle. You see that? It's like a broil. I'm going to give it 2 more minutes, and then that's it. 6 minutes total, and I'm going to call it quits right there. So I'm going to let that cool, and I'm going to take it out of there. It's really easy. Once it's cool, you just lift it up by the middle hole there. So, and Tom will taste. We'll be back. All right, guys. Tom's going to flip this on a plate, and then we're going to put it on a platter, because this is supposed to be the top, but when you flip it, that's going to be the bottom. So go ahead, Tom.
Oh, it came out.
Oh, okay. So now take the platter.
Well, that looks good.
Take the platter.
Okay.
And do the same thing. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That'll work. So the springform pan would have worked too. You just have to spring it out of there. But this, I mean, look how easy that we did that. So let me take some pictures, and Tom's gonna cut a piece and taste. It looks and smells good though.
Oh.
It's good.
Very rich.
Okay.
The cake is good.
Yeah.
Got like a sorrel spice or something in it.
There's cinnamon and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what I say. It smells like the holidays. It smells like Christmas.
Yeah. Pretty good.
All right. Well, there you go, Larry. Thank you so much for sharing that recipe with us. Hey, you can make all kinds of things in there, including oatmeal cake. So thanks for being a big support of the channel and sharing this recipe. Again, you guys enjoy. Thanks for shopping. Bye-bye.